titles, and here he is.
Russell, ain't I a man of my word? Ain't I a man of my word, Lance Russell? I want you to look what's around my waist. Now, you people out there, you know, ever since I've been here, I came for one goal. That was a Southern Heavyweight Championship. And who had it at the time? Robert Fuller. Robert Fuller would never sign a match with me. Robert Fuller, he went here, he went there. I called all over the United States looking for him. He would not sign one match. Would not sign one match with Ron Bass. But you know, I kind of traveled around. I knew where the man was at. A little old town way out in West Virginia, Bluefield, West Virginia. Robert Fuller would sign a match against the assassin. Robert Fuller signed the match. And you know who the assassin was. I'm going to show you something that's going to be in my trophy case for a long time. The assassin was Ron Bass. I got the man in the ring, and I put the big stampede on him. I tied him up like a basketball, like the basketball player that he is, and I beat him the first time I was in the ring. I am now the Southern Heavyweight Champion. And you know what? Robert Fuller's laying down on the mat, and the assassin stands over and he pulls the mask off. He looks up and he starts crying, "Bass, it's you, Bass, you got me, Bass, you done it to me. You chased me down and you beat me. And you know something, Bass, I don't even want a return shot. It's your title now, I don't want nothing to do with it." So he's out on the lake somewhere now. He's vacationing. He is done with wrestling business. I run him out. But I'm going to tell you people now, the Big Outlaw is now your Southern Heavyweight Champion. The Big Outlaw is going to be your World's Champion. You just go stick around and you're going to watch them all get mowed down one by one. Whoever puts their name on the line will beat ex-contenders. There'll never be but one champion, and that is me.
Well, as we would with anybody, we gave you an opportunity to meet the new Southern Heavyweight champion, Ron Bass, who won the title from Robert Fuller. A little deception involved, which doesn't surprise me at all with Ron Bass. How long Bass is going to have that title, that may be another story, because he had a match with Big Randy Tyler out of New Orleans we thought you might be interested in. This may give you a clue as to how long Bass is going to be able to keep that Southern Heavyweight title. Let's take a look at it. Up in the air, atomic knee drop, and Tyler goes down. Bass covers him, 1, 2. He got him. Kicked out of it. Bass down for a count of 1, still showing remarkable confidence as he smiling, even though he missed the pin. Tyler wheels behind. Atomic drop on Bass, but Tyler falls forward. Can't take advantage of it and go for the pin. Bass has slam-hammered him pretty good. Comes out of that corner firing. From Tyler. Takes the big guy down, 1, 2, but Bass with his leg up on the rope escapes that silver bullet as Tyler had him for a fact. A great suplex. Tyler going after him. Once again, Bass with that leg over the rope. And Randy Tyler shakes his head. He thought he had him. Tyler has got to have some of that energy worn out of him. He took quite a pounding for a minute or two from Bass. Hurls himself at him. Puts Bass on the deck. Misses the big elbow. Oh, boy. Unsprung him. Figuring to catch Bass. Bass wasn't there when he got down to the deck. And Tyler hit hard. Ron Bass. Stampede body slam, 2. And the foot went up over the rope. And the holler's hot. The crowd's hollering. goes over to get referee Jerry Calhoun to bring him around. Bass on his feet. Slammed into the corner. And Bass goes down. 2, 3, got him. 15 minutes and 20 seconds. Bass, blood all over his face, but his hands held high. Referee Jerry Calhoun, who was abused accidentally, now being grabbed by Tyler, saying, I know he used his feet on the rope. 15-20, and the winner is Ron Bass. Yeah, well, that was about it. As I said, there's questions in my mind about how long. Calhoun says, let's get it started. And Dallas Montgomery starts inauspiciously, Dave, as Bass has jumped Boulder right away and has hammered away on him. He's got him bleeding as he jumped him when Boulder turned around, and Dallas Montgomery out of the ring on his back as Bass has really busted open Eddie Boulder. Right after the introductions, the referee said, let's do it, and Boulder turned around. He slammed, got slammed from behind with Ron Bass. Bass giving it to Pete Austin, and Pete Austin he never had a chance. Boulder never had a chance, Dave. He didn't even get started before Bass dumped him from behind and hammered his head into the turnbuckles. Boy, and Eddie a mess. Come on, hey. Dallas Montgomery trying to come in. The bell did ring, Dave.
Yeah,
and,
it's underway.
First bit of action came after it. Turn around. Get up. Yeah, Danny. Ron Bass back in there, and they are slaughtering Eddie Boulder. Never had a chance. Pete Austin tagged by Bass, and they are just absolutely murdering him. Come on, Jerry, let's stop this thing. That is ridiculous. Pete Austin, Ron Bass just taking turns on a guy that never even got started in there. They jumped him beforehand. I don't know why Jerry doesn't go ahead and just stop the thing. He sends Dallas Montgomery back out, and he's just continuing to let this go on and on as Ron Bass and Pete Austin are just hammering Eddie Boulder and continuing to do so. Bass continuing, how's he going to wrestle? He never even got a chance to start wrestling as Bass jumped him from behind, busted him wide open. Jerry, he's through. Why don't you stop the thing?
It's gone on for almost 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes, kind of won, and he picks him up. Now that's too much. He had him down. Why don't you stop it? That's enough on it. I'm going to stop the thing. Hey, come on. That's it. Let's just get him out of there and get something else in. That's ridiculous. Come on, hey. Ron Bass continuing just to hammer Boulder. What a first time on championship wrestling for Boulder is Pete Austin. All right, that's enough. Get it stopped. Montgomery knocked out of the ring, and they just continue to hammer on. That's terrible. They had jumped him before.
I want you to look at Body Beautiful. I want you to look at Body Beautiful. The man made a mistake. He pushed the Southern Heavyweight Champion. You don't do that, Russell. You see the guy paid the price.
Okay.
I want you to look at it, Russell.
That's what's up for
Pretty boy right there. Pretty boy right there.
I know. Okay, fine. Get him out of there. That's ridiculous.
TV, why didn't you come out and help Bill? Well, I wish now that I had been there, but as most of you people know, for the past 6 or 7 years, I've been ranked in the top 10 contenders in the world, always in line for a shot at the World's Championship. And it's probably no secret to anybody. Recently, I've dropped out of the top 10. And I want to be in the top 10 so that whenever that title shot comes along, I'm going to have a chance at it. So what I've had to do when you're not in the top 10, these contenders won't come to you. You have to go out and wrestle these guys in their own hometowns. And so that's what I had to do last week. And once again this week, I'm not going to be able to be at TV. And that's why I'm here with Jackie to make this interview, because I got something I want to say to Ferris and Latham and Davis. Let me tell you something. When I take it on myself to go out away from Memphis, wrestle these contenders, try to get in line for a World Heavyweight Championship match, and then 3 jerks like you come along and beat us right here in my own hometown, knock me further down the ladder, well, let me tell you something. That don't set well with me at all. And I want to say this. It's happened for the last time. You guys bring anything you want to down there and shoot your best shot this Monday, because you're going to need it. I can just say this. Do anything you want, bring it all, but you're going to go out of that Coliseum Monday night a loser. Now, Jackie, I know the thing don't set well with you, even though there was 3 against 2 down there last week.
It don't matter if there was 10 against 2. There's no excuse. Right. I'm not as pleasant as I was on this TV last week, and I've got a good reason. I sat here and told you I was going to bring chains and chairs bigger than theirs. Well, I forgot to. I forgot to do that because I underestimated these guys. They're a hell of a lot tougher than I thought they were. Let me tell you something, Pally. You little lieutenant or private or whatever you are, bring your whole army, because you're going to need it this week. Here I went for all these years and not in near the condition I am now, and came to Memphis to get beat. Well, that's not going to happen again. I'm not going to forget to bring the biggest chain and the biggest chair that I can find. And let me tell you something for sure, Pally. You're going to get beat, and you're going to get hurt. You know what it's like to get hurt? We took it easy on them last week. Well, I underestimated them, and we got beat. It won't happen again. Jerry, there's no excuse for you and I to ever get beat if there's 10 or 20 men. And it won't happen again. You've got my word, and the fans have got my word.
All I can say to you 3 punks is you be down there Monday night, because we're going to be there. We're not coming to play this week. We're not coming to show off. We're coming to beat somebody, and that's you 3 jerks.
Okay, there is the comments coming out of Jerry the King Lawler and Jackie Fargo, and I don't think there's any doubt about it if you were there and saw the entire match. They carried the bulk of it, but the end result is what they're referring to, and I guess when it comes down to it, that is precisely what they go by. The one loss, and Ferris and Latham and Davis ended up with a win over the...
Regal's got a head scissors on Ferris. Ferris with a foot over the bottom rope. Referee Jerry Calhoun calls for the break. Another nice takedown by Steve Regal. Complaint immediately by Danny Davis. He started screaming he had his hair pulled. He had his hair pulled, referee. Regal makes the tag. Here is Tommy Gilbert. Ferris backs to the corner, tags Larry Latham. Boy, Tommy Gilbert greets him on his way in. Tommy makes the tag on his son. Here's Eddie. Eddie Gilbert. Larry Latham. Oh, Latham tried to put Eddie on the mat. Eddie hanging on. Back to the corner. Steve Regal coming back in after the tag. Oh, look at Regal. Boy, he bounced him right down to the mat. Sat down on him and puts the bar on the left arm. Tag made, and here is Wayne Paris. So far in this corner, going against him at a total of 417 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, Rick Morton. And from Australia, the superstar, Bill Dundee. This match to the expiration of time, the referee, Jerry Calhoun.
Okay, we're waiting now as they're trying to decide who is going to be starting over there. And on the far side of it, Buddy Wayne stepped out. That took care of that. It'll be Ken Wayne starting over there. On the other side of the ring, the superstar will be stepping out, and Rick Morton will be our starter. And the bell, and we're off and running. Rick Morton making his first appearance. Going in against young Ken Wayne, and Wayne with a foot up behind Morton's leg. Off the ropes, pushed him, put him down, and Morton was right back up, goes in, rolling arm lock, takes him over and down. Hip toss, planted that hip, and jerked him right up and over. Bill Dundee sharing some wisdom with him in there as Ken Wayne went back to talk to his dad. And going behind and taking Ken down was Ricky Morton. And look at him go on Ken Wayne. Wayne, very quick, goes to the ropes. And he comes out. That was kind of a surprise, I think, to Ken Wayne. He didn't expect Rick Morton to go flying behind him on the takedown, and then Morton proceeded to ride with him. But Ken Wayne, very smart in going underneath the ropes, got a break out of it, and he was going to take advantage of that break. Misses a right, and Morton comes right back and fires a right of his own. There's a great bit of logic. I ever heard it. Buddy was saying, well, Ken missed his and he hit him. So I don't understand that exactly. Both of them are illegal. Don't tell me. Buddy Wayne in there now, and he's going after Rick Morton. Buddy went with a front face lock and followed with a right hand, and now he goes with a famous floor jump as he popped out of there and sends Ken Wayne into it.
I don't know if they tagged or not, but Buddy got out of there quick and Ken stepped in.
Ken Wayne coming down on his feet, and he's very proud of that feat. Into the ropes, Ken up in the air, and once again he's down. And he's not on his feet anymore. Dundee with a drop kick planted him firmly on the floor. Tag on Ricky Morton. Ropes. Oh. Morton waiting on a backdrop. Buddy Wayne taking off and running as Dundee is after him. Count of three, and I didn't even... What? Boy, that was quick. I was watching Dundee chase,
the race.
And Ken Wayne, apparently after kicking while Rick was waiting on that backdrop, Ken got the advantage. The referee counted to three, and the first fall is history in there,
Ken
Dave.
got his hand raised. 2:17 the time on it.
And the Waynes are the victors of the first fall of action, but this is an expiration of time match. We still have...
Terry Calhoun says a tag has been made. Ken outside. Buddy Wayne is the man that's got to get in the ring, and Bill Dundee is saying, yeah, come on in. All right, now Buddy tries to tag Ken. That can't happen. There's got to be some contact before that tag can be made again.
Jerry Calhoun, a referee, runs Ken out of there, and he makes Buddy Wayne come in that ring.
Good ruling.
He touched
Dundee. That counts. Dundee not happy about it at all, but Ken Wayne is back in there. The contact technically was made. Ken Wayne is back in against Bill Dundee. Dundee waiting for Ken Wayne off the ropes, and he let him have it with a forearm. There's Ken Wayne. Bill Dundee over on the left. He tags Rick Morton, his partner. Rick, right hand to the midsection. Round behind Ken Wayne. Straight up in the air. He drops him down. Back. Count of one. One count's all he got. Buddy Wayne stepped in there, and Bill Dundee over here after him again. So far, Bill hadn't been able to get his hands on Buddy Wayne.
Well, I'll tell you, when prompted by adversity, that Buddy Wayne moves a whole lot faster than I thought he could move.
Rather quick, isn't he?
Yeah.
Rick Morton, Ken Wayne down on the mat. Ken kicks him back into the ropes. Morton hanging on. Good moves by young Rick Morton here. Also good balance, though, by Ken Wayne. You got to give him that. Morton over to the corner. No tag was made. Buddy Wayne said, yeah, now there's a tag. So Bill Dundee will be coming in against Ken Wayne.
really holding out the arm again, saying, tag him, buddy, tag him.
And Buddy wandering down the apron. In order to be tagged, he's got to be there with one hand on the turnbuckle, both feet on the apron. He was making sure he wasn't in position to take the tag from Ken Wayne.
Yes, Buddy believes that time in the ring is a way for Ken to get that experience.
I guess so. I wonder how Ken is feeling about this right now. He's been taking a pounding in there from Dundee and Morton. Dundee leaves Ken back on the ropes, tells Rick Morton, hey, you handle him. I'm going after Buddy over here. Now back to Ken Wayne. Dundee with a cover. Count 1, 2. Buddy plants a foot to break up the cover and then hustles back to the corner to get away from Dundee, who he knew was going to come off of the mat mad, and he did.
Rick Morton chipping in his bit as he held Ken Wayne out there while Dundee was after Buddy Wayne again.
We're at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of the second fall. First fall went to the Waynes. They are one fall up. It's an important fall in an expiration of time match. Bill Dundee, Rick Morton need to get themselves a victory here in this second one. That'll put it back even, one apiece.
Buddy's full of that advice, but I don't know how much help he's full of.
Yeah, that's true.
He's talking to Ken plenty.
He just wants no part of Bill Dundee, and Dundee is just itching to get him in the ring. There's a tag made.
Yeah, Ken just nailed Bill in the eyes.
Buddy seizing the opportunity with a choke, using the fist. He's been over in the corner complaining about the fist all day, and then he comes in and starts firing that right hand. Dundee back to the corner. Good move by Bill. Gets the tag on Rick Morton. The tendency is, Bill has wanted Buddy in there for so long in this match, the tendency to stay in, press against him, and get yourself in trouble. But Bill knew he needed to get back, get that tag, after Ken Wayne had popped him in the eyes a minute or so before. 5.5 minutes gone. Second fall of action. Ken Wayne against Rick Morton. Ken makes the tag. Here's Buddy Wayne. He comes in, big right hand flying. Buddy told Ken.
Did they make a tag?
No, he was halfway down the apron. Buddy said, "Go on in, Ken." He yelled at him, and Ken did, but Jerry Calhoun, the referee, is going to send Ken back out because there was no tag made. Buddy Wayne against Rick Morton. Rick's head popped into the top turnbuckle. Buddy Wayne, it looks like he's choking Rick Morton. It's hard to see from here, but certainly appears he's got a hand wrapped on his throat. Referee Jerry Calhoun is there now, so apparently Buddy had moved it if, in fact, he was choking. There's hair pulling, and there's no doubt about that at all. He yanked Rick right down to the mat. Here's Ken Wayne.
Ooh, he really wrapped Morton in and caught him with one to the midsection, but look at him fight back.
6 minutes, 50 seconds gone. 6:50 gone in the second fall. Referee calling for a break. See how Ken broke it very quickly and then right back to work on him.
Oh.
Dundee headed for Buddy Wayne again. They've been baiting each other across the ring. Buddy grabbing Rick Morton, trying to pull him out of the ring. He's done so at least halfway.
Dundee.
And Dundee after Buddy Wayne. Buddy rolls into the ring. Dundee right behind him. Buddy out of the ring. Dundee's still in there. Meanwhile, Ken Wayne with a body slam on Rick Morton. They're the two official men in the ring. Ken drops down with the arm. He makes the tag, and here comes Buddy Wayne in. 7 minutes, 45 seconds. 7:45 gone in the second fall. First fall went to the Waynes. Yeah, I think Buddy's got that arm wrapped around Rick Morton's throat. Bill Dundee was telling referee Jerry Calhoun to check for a choke. They got Morton back in the Wayne's corner. Dangerous place to be. Bill Dundee around the apron, trying to keep it one-on-one anyway.
Still got plenty of time on our championship wrestling, Davey.
Dundee in to try to help out, but still, Rick Morton being held close to the corner. Buddy and Ken Wayne both working on it. Morton gets the tag, and here comes Dundee. Dundee comes in, right hand. He slams them together. Body slam on Ken Wayne. Right hand. Billy gets the tag on Rick Morton. Sets Ken Wayne up into the ropes. He goes after Buddy Wayne, and Dundee's finally got Buddy Wayne in there. Working on him in the corner, but they are not the two men officially in there.
I was going to say, not legally. He didn't care, though.
Ken Wayne off the ropes. Rick Morton steps back. Alert move by Morton.
Almost got him.
Yeah. Shoulders down. Count of 1.5. That's about all they got. Rick makes the tag. Dundee with a good drop kick. Yeah. He popped Ken Wayne down to that mat. Hey, Ken Wayne missed. Rick Morton covers. 1, 2, 3. Got him. Rick Morton, Bill Dundee have just even this match at 1 fall apiece. In 10 minutes, 1 second, 10:01 the time. And Morton and Dundee, good work. Boy, look at Dundee going after Buddy Wayne.
Buddy Wayne, when he turned around, used that chance to go flying through that rope. I think that was an enormous a fall in the sense of the flow of the way it went in there, because Ken Wayne, Bing, at one point nailed Dundee right in the eyes and gave the opportunity for Buddy to come in there.
Right.
Buddy took that as